So I'll invite you to settle yourself down. Make yourself really, really comfortable and gently close your eyes. And relax into this present moment. So that means to let go of the conversations we've had before we started this session, the day that we've had today, what's happening after this session, and just be in the present moment now. And the easiest way to do this is to bring all of your focus and your attention to your breath. Really focus on the inhale coming into your body and the exhale, let it go. Nice and slowly inhale, expanding your chest, your belly, and relax as you exhale. Just relax your body down. Feeling your belly up as you inhale. And just releasing, letting go. Inhale to expand. Exhale, release. Just settling down, really being comfy. Really take this moment to ensure that there's nothing out of place. Everything feels calm and relaxed as much as possible. And feeling open to receive. This topic for this session tonight is fear and forgiveness. So I will invite you to take a small journey with me as we move into the places in our lives where we feel fear. Places inside our body that feel unsafe, that feel unloved, and feel judged or hurt. And we're going to gently scan through the body and notice where these places are. And just observe. Don't go into the story or the fears. Just observe where the heaviness is, where the blockages in the body may be. So gently scanning down from the top of your head and flowing into your brain. Your brain holds the memories of our life from birth until now. It's like our filing cabinet of information of all the experiences, stories, beliefs, patterns, and programs that we are living through. So just notice if there is some heaviness of fear in the mind. When we observe fears, it's often the ego speaking. Our ego's job is to keep us safe, and so it might often tell stories of how experiences or people or situations might be unsafe or untrustworthy, or don't go there, this could happen. And that can create anxiety. But that is just the ego trying to keep us safe by telling a white lie or making up a story so that we stay in our comfort zone. We stay in our bubble. And so the ego creates a long list of all the things we could be scared of. And it reminds us of this list anytime we might be pushing our comfort zone, trying new things, trying to get out of old habits or patterns. This ego mind keeps reminding us, well, you're safe here in your comfort zone, in your bubble. Don't go out there. Could be scary, could be dangerous. And so those anxieties and fear stories are born. So just notice any fears coming to the surface in your mind. And reminding yourself that these are just stories that your ego or mind is creating to keep you safe. The ego only works from your memories in your filing cabinet from birth until now. That's why we often feel challenged when we're stretching ourselves to try new things, new experiences, take a different path, try a new activity, meet new people. So just observe anything that comes to surface as we're speaking this through. And perhaps even labeling that this is the ego feeling scared. This is what the ego does. It creates fear to try and keep me safe. And now just breathing in and letting go of the mind stories. As we scan down the body, down through our head, noticing any heaviness, any blockages. As we scan through our throat and neck, notice if there is any blockages here, any stories, any heaviness, any fears. This is the area of our body where our voice comes out. And so we may speak fearful words or fearful situations to ourselves or others, knowingly or unknowingly. Sometimes we don't even know we're doing it. We're in that pattern, that subconscious pattern. So just notice if there's been times that you've held your tongue. Notice something scary, something that your future self feels fearful of. Flowing down now into your heart. Many of us noted that we were fearful for our loved ones being hurt or harmed, passing away, or maybe even judging us or not loving us. Feel and notice if there's any congestion or residue in your heart connected to any fears. As we move down through the abdomen to the lower abdomen, this is our root chakra. And often many hold fear in this area of the body. This area of the body, the root chakra, is where we hold our connection to our roots, our home, our families, our financial stability, our career, our sense of lack financially or abundance. Do we feel safe? Are we safe to exist every day? Do we have a home, food, running water, power, loved ones, or not? So notice if there's any sensations in the root chakra. This can also be about our primary relationships, relationships with our immediate family, the siblings we grew up with, our parents and grandparents. Do we feel safe in that family unit? Do we feel unconditional love and security there or not? And just allow this focus now to go down the legs, out the feet. So all these areas of the body where you may have noticed that there are fears or blockages or heaviness. Some people also notice a sensation in their lower back where their kidneys are, as in traditional Chinese medicine and the 5 elements practices. Our emotion of fear is held in the kidneys. So just notice the places for you that feel that there is fear stored in those areas. We're going to move through them again and offer each of these areas forgiveness. What forgiveness does is it clears the karmic pattern. It allows us to have compassion for ourselves and to take back our power so that fear and the ego doesn't run this show. This is your empowerment. By offering forgiveness doesn't mean that the other person or situation wasn't wrong or painful or challenging. It just means that the weight of that is no longer in you. If any of this feels too strong, just come back to your breath. Keep your body relaxed and rested as you lie down. If you nod off at any time in this practice, just trust that that is what you are most meant to do. So we'll bring our focus back to the brain, back to the ego, the part of our brain that keeps us in those looping thoughts, preventing us sometimes to see the forest for the trees, to see the opportunities for the best case scenario, not just the worst case scenario. So I would love you to envision a beautiful red light flowing from every direction into your brain now. See your brain nourished, grounded, connected, and allow this healing red light to let you observe the ego mind. Observe it as if it is not your own. As this is when we can detach from the stories that hold us back and limit us. And as everything has a soul, we speak directly to the soul of every cell in our brain. We love you. You have the power to release fear and transform it into forgiveness and love. Do a good job. Thank you. And just see this red light like a warm blanket wrapping around your brain. Allowing this red light of forgiveness to wash over these old stories and allow them to melt away. See this red light filling your entire head and flowing down into your neck and throat, where you may notice words of fear, words of worry, words of uncertainty and doubt creeping into your vocabulary, creeping out of your mouth, right, aimed at yourself or someone else. See this red light nourish your throat and neck as we speak directly to the soul of your throat and neck. We love you. You have the power to transform negative words, unloving words, fearful words, into words of love and forgiveness for ourselves and others. Please do a good job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Notice any fearful words that you may speak melting away in this beautiful red light. As you take a deep, slow breath in, feel the energy shift as you exhale and let go of these unloving, fearful words. See the red light flowing down and filling your heart, your lungs, your entire chest. And notice these unloving words, these words of judgment that have hurt us, that we've spoken ourselves or that have been spoken from others. Any fears that we hold in our heart space, fears of losing loved ones, family, ourselves. Allow those fears to be witnessed and released as we speak directly to the soul of our heart. We love you. You have the power to transform any negative and painful, fearful emotions of fears, any worries, any doubts, into unconditional forgiveness and love. Do a good job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We see this red light flowing down our back, filling our kidneys with beautiful glowing red healing light, nurturing every cell in our kidneys. This is often the place in our body where fears are held. We speak directly to the soul of our kidneys. We love you. You have the power to transform fear and remove any blockages in our kidneys into forgiveness and unconditional love. Do a great job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As we see this red light flowing down and filling our lower abdomen now, our root chakra is glowing with this beautiful red light grounding us. And we see all the fears that might have been implanted here from our family, our ancestors, or descendants, any beliefs of scarcity, any beliefs of lack from our family and beyond. You see these fears and blockages filled with this beautiful red healing light as we speak to the soul of our foundation, our root chakra, our base. Dear the soul of our root chakra, we love you. You have the power to transform any fears of our family, our home life, our financial status, our feeling of safety and security, and feeling unconditionally loved by our family, our inner child, and more, into unconditional forgiveness and love. Do a good job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just seeing this red light filling every cell in our bodies as we allow this feeling of forgiveness coming into our brain, our throat, our heart, our kidneys, our root chakra, and more. Feel the body settle without the weight from these old patterns and beliefs. Let us invite in some new energies, some healing energies, some forgiving energies. As we offer our forgiveness to all souls, any of our friends and family, any of our ancestors or descendants, our classmates, our colleagues, anyone who may have contributed to any of these fears being inside of our body. Fear can be like a seed planted unknowingly, planted in a flippant comment by someone we don't even know, yet it sparks the growth of that fear, start of that fear pattern or program. So to all of the souls that may have contributed to any of the fears that have been observed in each of us, including ourselves, if we have contributed to the fear or fed the fear that has been planted within us, we're deeply sorry. Please forgive us. And we offer our greatest forgiveness to any soul that may have contributed to these fears, as we lovingly release any ties that bind us together in this fear story, this fear program. All of these stories are in the past. And in this moment, you are safe. You are loved. You are being held in unconditional love and light, not only in this virtual circle, but also in the universe, in Mother Nature, and beyond. Just really feel that sense that you are releasing old baggage by forgiving yourself and others. Forgive your kindergarten teacher that told you you were silly, or that time that someone hurt you. All the stories that we replay in our mind that reinforce the program. The more we can forgive and offer compassion to ourselves and others, the more we can lighten our load and become the hero of our own story. So if there are any fears that are still present in this moment, I would love to invite you to take the next few minutes in silence and rewrite the story in your mind so that you are the hero of your own story. What did you learn from the experience of fear? What part of you had to rise above a challenge that you were fearful of? Just re-visualize a story that comes to mind and allow you to be the victor, the hero of that story. If there is a victim mentality attached to the story, is there a core meaning in the story? This is just another trick of the ego to get attention from others by playing the victim. Don't judge yourself if this is present. This is your opportunity to observe and rise above. You are not a victim. You are the hero of your own story. Bringing acceptance to the surface here as we accept the stories that we have told about ourselves or others have told about us. And we allow ourselves to not be attached to that story. That's not who we are. It can be so much greater. We are, in fact, limitless beings. And by observing these parts of yourself, this is the shadow work, which means looking at all the parts of ourselves that have been hurt in some way and transforming them into love. This is the human journey. We are all here to grow. We all have challenges. And that is what we are here to move through, to rise above. So congratulate yourself. We've been observing this very vulnerable part of yourself through the session. And this is not easy, but it is helpful and necessary to understand that we can rise above the lower frequency emotions of fear, of hate, of doubt, of judgment, of shame, guilt, by acknowledging them and letting them go. And we move and rise into higher frequency emotions like forgiveness, compassion, love, light, enlightenment, and more. So just taking a few deep, slow breaths into the body as you gently acknowledge yourself for being here and doing this work. This session has been recorded so you can come back here and continue to do this work with yourself, to continue to transform different layers of fear into forgiveness and unconditional love for yourself and others. This is not always an easy path to walk, but know that we are here for you. Mother Earth is here for this. This community is here. You always come back here if you need support or guidance in any way. Just trusting you will find exactly what you need on this path to guide and support you to move through all of these challenges and fears. It's a beautiful time to drop in an affirmation. So if you notice that you are falling into these patterns, you can bring awareness to this and try and break that pattern or cycle with an affirmation. I'll offer you a few here where you can choose one of your own. I trust myself to walk through fear. I forgive myself. As I know more, I do better. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm loving. I am moving closer and closer to unconditional love in my life. So just breathe those affirmations in. Notice how they feel. As you come back into your body, fully grounded here and now in every cell of your being, you can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, just gently inviting yourself back 100% here and now. You may want to take some time to journal after this session, anything that has come to the surface, or any affirmations that you would like to repeat, add to your screensaver, or write somewhere that you'll see them throughout the day to remind you to speak them out loud and in your mind, to rewire the brain, rewire mental patterns and programs of any fear that has come to the surface in this session. So taking 3 nice, deep, slow breaths and relaxing and letting go of anything out through your mouth that you would like to release. With a sigh. You might want to shake your body as you breathe out. Just let it go. And when you feel complete, I invite you to open your eyes. Thank you for joining us in this session. May it serve your journey well. Lots of love.